everybody, today is a special video today. This is Stephy Young here, age 36, very strong Christian believer. Been playing video game most of my life, mostly recently to recover from strokes, which I was planning on doing today, but the app just wouldn't work today, so this is an apology video to some people who might be interested in watching those kinds of videos. I've got my shofar again. I like to play it to bring in the new month and bring out the old month. I just like to play it in general. It's just a little shofar. I can't play it very well. It sounds like a dying elephant or maybe a fart or something when I play it sometimes, but well, let's try. Yeah, I didn't want to blow my lungs out like that one lady at the World Cup in Africa who blew her lungs out blowing the vuvuzela. But anyway, sorry for chewing gum. If you guys know me very well, you know that's my vice. But if you're just recently, I added a lot of new friends on online, Facebook and stuff. I added a lot of friends from church tried to add a lot of friends from church on Facebook. By the way, earlier I was gonna do my regular routine where I tried to recover from my stroke damage in 2019 through playing video games on my computer. But the app wouldn't log. I've been playing on my husband John's account on Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. It wouldn't log him in. I don't remember his password, so I couldn't log him in manually. I tried 3 different passwords, maybe 4. I think I tried 4 different passwords and none of them worked. But anyway, guys, maybe some of y'all are familiar with my stroke journey. Starting in 2016, I had a minor stroke, and then I'm just making sure it's recording. Hope it's recording. I usually don't have the camera this close to my face. I usually have my face off to the side because I don't like people to see my face very much. Sorry for the gum smacking. But yeah, now you can see all my husband's clean clothes that I pile on the bed so he can have them handy. Yeah, we've always done that. He used to put them in laundry baskets, but we got to the point where we couldn't tell which baskets had the clean clothes and which one had the dirty clothes, so it's just easier here to pile them on the bed. Yeah, it's just so much more noticeable because I had the camera zoomed in all the way, so and as with all my videos, I like to use a font that I made. I was making a game. For those who are not familiar with my artistic endeavors and projects of the past, back in actually I first envisioned the idea, the name in 2010, but the version that it is now, I started around 2012. I made a title font for it in Photoshop, around 2013 or 2014 probably. I call it the title theme and I use it for all of my videos that I make. Yeah, it's, by the way, I did I'm always doing promotional videos to try to get more people, because all the people I had in the group, my group project, abandoned it around 2016. The website went dead. Yeah, I lost the website that I was making. I guess maybe I couldn't afford to continue paying on it or something. Then we were using pro boards for just to turn it to forums. And we stopped using that. But mostly because of all of our team members, we had about 6 or 7 team members, 6 people together. I think we had 6 people all together. I made 2 of the races, or 6 playable races we were coming up with, and several non-playable races. It's an allegory like Chronicles of Narnia or Lord of the Rings, so on those days I always wear my Evenstar necklace from Lord of the Rings, even though it's missing a couple of gemstones on it, because I've had it for so many years. It was only like $1 when I bought it. So, by the way, you'll know, and I'll tell you if you don't know this, you happen to not know this, I lost most of my brain's logic processing, my once dominant left hand, and speech processing, including the ability to sing. So I try to sing all I can. I can carry a tune, but all of my logic processing wiped out 2019 in the series of massive strokes. I still have issues with speech and things come into my head, especially when I take this anti-seizure medicine, Capra. Makes me drowsy, and I like to sing a song every time I make these videos. You know, my stroke journey started in 2016. A rare cerebrovascular disease called moyamoya. It took my once non-dominant right hand from me. And the reason why I use video games to try to bring my deficits stuff back, my hand especially, because when it's 2016, it was mainly video game playing that brought my right hand back. So now it's pretty much become my dominant hand. But I lost over 20. No, I lost my short-term memory. Lost some of my long-term memory. I lost over 60% of the vision in both my eyes. I lost my once dominant left hand. And my logic of processing being gone. I started thinking irrationally like a kid again. I mean, I've never been one to think rationally. I've always been pretty immature, but we have a really good church family here, and I've been trying to grow spiritually and getting wiser with the Bible studies and Sunday school and stuff. Just watching the sermons, just everything. Trying to grow spiritually with God, my walk with God. So I am a very strong Christian believer. I mean, I've always been a strong Christian believer, but around the years of 2012 through 2016, 15 or 16, I was really straying from God. But it's amazing how God used even my backsliding days to bring me closer to Him. Because I was feeding my fleshly desires, eating a lot, and that's what caused both of the stroke incidents I had, the one in 2016 and the one in 2019. But I'm not aware of some of the things I do that irritate people. Some of the motions and things I do, because my brain's so damaged still. I mean, I've gotten a lot of it back. I try to sing random songs, worship songs, usually hymns. Since a lot of you haven't seen a lot of people I tried to add from church, a lot of them haven't. I don't think have accepted my friend request yet. Some of them have in the past. Yeah, I'm friends with a lot of people from my old church. I'm gonna sing my favorite hymn of all time. So when I was about 8 or 10 or something, my favorite Christian band was a band called Avalon in 96. They had a hymn on their album that I loved called My Jesus, I Love Thee. So that's my favorite hymn of all time because of that album. It's the first hymn I started trying to sing. Because after I had the 2019 series of massive strokes, I couldn't even carry a tune at all. Trying to get my breath control back. That's why I've been playing the shofar also. Also, I just love playing it. I love playing the very instrument that Gabriel is going to be blowing when Jesus returns. The rapture. At least that's what the assumed instrument's going to be. It could be a brass trumpet. He's going to blow a trumpet of some kind, but there's no dead animals in heaven, so it could be like a golden copy of a ram's horn, but it's going to be a horn that he's going to blow. So a lot of pastors and priests and stuff and rabbis like to play shofars. That's why I got a little. It was the cheapest one that we could find. So it's really small, from the Holy Land. It's from a Judaica store. And I love to blow that thing so much. To bring in the new month and bring out the old month, really. I'm sorry for repeating myself, guys. Just want to tell anyone who may not be aware of my stroke journey. Now, by the way, I'm not living in Georgia. If you're someone that I befriended from Georgia, you don't know that I moved to Memphis, the Memphis area yet. I mean, we're about 45 minutes away from Memphis now. We used to live right below it. We're about 45 minutes from one of the bad areas of Memphis, Frazier. And about an hour away from, we're just a little over an hour away from our church, which is just south of Memphis. We're northeast of Memphis. Our church is in South Haven, Mississippi, DeSoto County. So I always like to invite people to our church. Invite everyone in the greater Memphis metropolitan area, I always say, because sometimes John has invited, I've invited his friend Laz, and he's actually come to our church. I've been inviting his friend Ryan by Gmail. So far, yeah, Laz has visited our church, but Ryan, he still has yet to visit our church. I have another friend in Memphis who hasn't visited our church yet either. So I always try to invite everyone in the Memphis area. And even though we're not in the Memphis area, we're far away. We make a long drive to our church. Not trek, drive. Yeah, long trip to our church every Sunday and Wednesday nights for Bible study. And then we have extra things like Saturday cleanups, our last Saturday of the month, and the third. It's the second. Maybe it's the second Tuesday of the month. Have a women's meeting at our church I like to go to called Joy, which means Jesus first, others second, yourself last. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. So far it's 15 minutes, but I guess that's better than the really long video game recordings I make. Because it was video game playing using the gamepad controller. Not only to bring my right hand back, but my reflexes that I had lost. Which I think that's just about all I lost in the 2016 minor stroke I had. My right hand was never my dominant hand, but I lost my dominant hand. I'll sing My Jesus, I Love You. My Jesus, I love thee. I know thou art mine. For thee all the follies of sin I resign. My gracious Redeemer, my Saviour art thou. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. I love thee because thou hast first loved me, and purchased my pardon on Calvary's tree. I love thee for wearing the thorns upon thy brow. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. In mansions of glory and endless delight, I'll ever adore thee in heaven so bright. I'll sing with a glittering crown on my brow. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. My Jesus, 'tis now. I wish I could get my voice back. Sorry for being so I've always been a little arrogant. I'm praying God to give me humility, humble my pride. So, to all my friends and new friends from like ACC, my old church I grew up in, and just all the friends I've reconnected with from gaming sites and game mod sites. God bless you all. Have a good week, and if you live in the Memphis area, happy 901 day, because it's the 1st of September. And tomorrow is the beginning of Labor Day weekend, so if you live in the U.S., happy almost Labor Day weekend if you live in the U.S. like I do. God bless you all. Cheers. Bye.